WNAA 90.1, the Aggies broadcast voice here at NC State University. I'm your host, VA Slim, and I'm excited today. I got an Aggie Pride legend in the building. I also have a hip-hop legend in the building, MC Lyte and Jay Gunn. What's going on with you guys?
Man.
What's good? What up, Aggies? You know what it is. What up, Greensboro?
Yeah, man. MC Lyte, I see you got this new label coming out. And you signed a great artist. I'm excited right now because Aggie Pride in the building. I know a lot of Aggies out there listening on campus.
Yeah.
The Jay Gunn. What came about with you signing Jay Gunn?
Well, first of all, I represent DuBose Music Group, which is a company, which is a subsidiary company of DuBose Entertainment. Okay. And this is the CEO, James DuBose, who is actually from North Carolina as well. And he's the one that signed Joshua Gunn.
Okay.
And so I just had the liberty of hearing him, I don't know, maybe 8-9 months ago. That feels right.
Yeah.
And I just was floored. Like, what I heard sounded as if it should be out immediately. So I was in complete agreement with James, and this is what brings us here today.
Okay, and I had Jay Gunn being from Bull City. A lot of people out here from the A&T, of course, from the Bull. Throw up the Bull one good time for it, man. Yeah. Can you explain, I guess, your struggle from a North Carolina artist? And I love here from North Carolina. I
think it's been, I don't know, I guess difficult because, I mean, you know, being from the area, we don't have an identity for ourselves as far as music goes. We've never had anybody really look up to from our hometown to really do anything. And then on top of that, I think what's crippled us in the past is just people not supporting one another. North Carolina's always had that mentality that if it's from here, it's not good enough. If it's not from California or New York City or Atlanta, it's not dope enough. It shouldn't get any play. And I think we're getting past that. I think North Carolina's kind of opening up to realize that we do have our own talent and we can make our own sound. So, I mean, you know what it's like, man. It is a struggle. It's a struggle to get respect from your peers. And unfortunately, what so many have had to do, like Cole and like P.D. Pablo and whoever else has got major deals from here, they had to leave. You know what I mean? And then come back. But you know, it doesn't have to be like that because we've got enough talent here and enough of a movement here to really make something happen.
And for those that's not familiar with Jay Gunn, I want you to actually explain Jay Gunn, not just Joshua Gunn, but who is Jay Gunn behind the mic, inside the booth as well.
Right. Well, I mean, you know, I'm an Aggie. I guess we'll start with that because I'm at home. College graduate, MCing since I was 7 years old. So been doing battle rhyming and crushing competition at A&T and prior to that and across the country. So a veteran in this scene and a veteran in the music. So I'm really, really excited about the DuBose Music Group situation and we got a lot of great music to put out.
Okay. Now how do you plan to change the game right now? It's a lot. I see you bringing light skin back. Those don't know. You got J. Cole, Drake, and Jay Gunn is right behind them. Yeah. So how you plan to change the game?
I think like I talked on earlier, I really want to tell our story, North Carolina's story. My music is real honest. It's just 100% who I am. And I think we've got a really interesting story to tell here. You know what I mean? We've got history. We've got culture. My city alone, Durham, is rich in history and people who have really changed the world. Not just this area. So I want to tell that story. You know what I mean? I think I'll change the game by telling my story and bringing something totally new and totally different.
All right, WNAA The Voice. We're going to have more with Jay Gunn and MC Lyte. Right now we got Chris Brown, She Ain't You. Did something, didn't it? 90.1 The Voice. I am back. I'm your host, VA Slim. And I still got MC Lyte and Jay Guns in the building. What's going on with y'all? Y'all still good?
Yeah, man, we here. Aggie Pride, what up?
Man, I hear a lot of legends. There's a lot of legends in the building right now. I'm getting a lot of stories. I'm a young Aggie. And I hear that you came through before in your years and shut it down.
Shut it down, man.
Can you explain to me?
Undefeated. Yeah.
Explain to me Jay Guns when you first got here and Jay Guns now.
Man, it's the same. When I got here, it was just hungry battle, rapping against anybody in front of, we used to rhyme in front of Curtis Hall. They had like a pirate radio station at Curtis. I don't know if seriously, it was dope. Like they had it broadcast in Greensboro and they set it up in the dorm. We would rhyme on there all night long and I battle whoever, you know what I mean? And then
he still has the title.
Yeah, so, undefeated.
Never gave it up. Been graduated for what, 5 years now? They ain't give it up yet, man.
Never gave it up.
I hear that. Yo, man, hip hop is at a great stage right now. We're talking about it's everybody from everywhere. Like you opened up a big crit
Mm-hmm.
in North Carolina, Greensboro. It was like back in January,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a great artist right now too as well.
Crit is dope. It's
But
incredible.
what do you see? How has the game changed, and how has it changed, and where's it evolving to today?
I see a lot of good things happening in the game. A lot of because, and I attribute this to the internet. I attribute it to Twitter and Facebook. People really focusing on lyrics again. Because one of the dopest things that people like to do when they tweet now is tweet lyrics, right? And they tweet, "Oh man, I can't believe he said that." Whereas in the early 2000s, it wasn't that way. People were more or less, if the beat is jamming, whatever he's saying, I don't care. And I think the beauty of the internet is people are really wanting to know, what are you talking about? Where are you from? What's your story? And I think hip-hop kind of evolved from being kind of like the WWF, where people were playing characters, right? You had, this guy was the thug, this guy was the killer, or whatever, and they had to keep that character up. But now the veil is lifted. You got Twitter. People can follow you all day long, so you can't really get away with lying about killing 20 people on an album anymore because nobody believes you. And I think that's a really good thing for hip-hop, because hip-hop has always been the most honest form of music, I think.
And it's like a lot of rappers on campus, and I always say, I do the radio show, and a lot of people come to me like, "Hey man, I got this mixtape, man. I want you to check it out. It'll be on my Facebook wall, everywhere."
Mm-hmm.
But not a lot of them show quality.
Right.
And like, what is some advice that you want to give to rappers to be? I know it's a talent, it's an inside talent that you just gotta have, but some people do have it, but they can't express it through like, like marketing wise and like business savvy.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of things. You have to have a team behind you that believes in you. And my team is here, and they really help me do a lot of things that I can't do on my own, or that I just didn't know I needed to do. And then the second thing is be yourself. I think people can really tell when you're telling the truth on a record. They can really tell, and I think that resonates with people when they listen. It's like, all right, this is his story, and I really want to get to know this cat. And then when you get to know somebody, you have a tendency to want to buy their record rather than just stealing it or downloading it. So I think that the biggest thing is to be yourself and find people who can support you in what you want to do.
Okay, now what's the is the record coming out? Faithful Struggle.
Faithful Struggle will be out 2012.
Okay,
Yeah.
and the singer is Carolina Blue. Explain, what was your thought process in making this song? I know it's about Carolina Blue, but I'm sure it's more to it than that.
I just felt like we needed an anthem. Being from home and traveling and leaving, we don't have an anthem. We don't have one. We don't have a song that every year after year we can throw on and be really proud to be from North Carolina. And this is that record. I think this is definitely that song. It's produced by a brother from Durham, K Slack, who actually lives in Cali now, and he's felt that same way. Like, man, we need to make a record. And Jay shouted out the colors, so we just took that and made it into our own and made it an anthem. So there it is.
I hear that. Yo, Carolina Blue, Jay Gunn. WNAA 90.1, The Voice, Jay Gunn, Carolina Blue, man.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's definitely an anthem for Carolina, man.
Yeah, man, rep it. Call in, request it everywhere. Every station has it. Call WNAA, and every other station. We won't shout out any other stations on there right now, but call everybody, man. We really need to let's get our anthem running, man. Let's really represent our hometown, our home state.
Now, where can people find Jay Gunn? Where can they reach him?
JGunnmusic.com. That's JGUNN music.com. My Twitter is JGunnIsBetter. JGUNN is better. Red Eye Lifestyle is my company. DuBose Music Group is the label. So you can find all of that on Twitter at DuBoseJ, at MC Lyte, at Red Eye Lifestyle. Man, we're everywhere, man.
Any final words for the students, man?
Graduate. No matter what, graduate, man.
Actually,
it's something they can never take away from you. Even though I'm doing music now, and I plan to make this my career for the rest of my life, no one can ever take my degree away from me.
Yeah, big shout out to my fans out there listening. This is actually my last week as an undergraduate.
Congrats, bro.
My last show, so
that's dope.
Good to have you guys in here.
Yeah. Glad we can celebrate.
See,
with
Aggie
you,
Pride. MC, like, you want to say anything?
Just thank you for the support and allowing us to just come up in your spot and receive the love and give the love. Is all about, like, for me, artists being able to live out their dreams and having that window of opportunity, seizing that moment and making it flourish into what he said, a career. So for all of those students out there that feel as though you're at a crossroad and maybe you've done all of this for nothing, stick to your guns. Stick to But no, just just stay focused. That's the game. There's plenty of distractions out there, so I would just tell all the students, stay as focused as possible and rid yourself of all the clinger honors that can't help you in any possible way reach your goal.
All right, that's my time, man. Big shout out to Jay Guns and MC Lyte.
Aggie Pride. DuBose Music, Red Eyes a Lifestyle.
Yes, remember, learn from yesterday, live for today, and hope for tomorrow. I'm VA Slim, and I'm signing out.